that feel? Different? So this is the Galileo rehab tool. I got Dale. Here, Dale, will you hold? I'm gonna play with him a little bit. Okay, so now, I'm guessing everything. That's like there. I'm guessing like this. What level is it? Oh wow. Okay. So if you're that's what it would be like.
All right, that's good.
How do you feel?
I feel that my body is a little lighter, and I'm definitely
You feel your abs? You feel your
standing up
glutes?
straight. Yes, abs are tighter. Chin's in.
Okay.
All good signs of a good posture.
Alright. So we're going to do the same thing. My prediction is because you don't have those things on not knowingly, even though form is great, your power, your strength should go up. It should become easier. And you'll be more isolated on just your bicep. This is a motion in front of you. Being that body type that you are, flexion, you don't get. So my prediction is that's going to change drastically. Even though you did a set, you're fatigued, I'm still willing to put my money on that it's going to go up.
Okay.
Record?
Can you put up the record?
So when he's done, ask him what his thoughts are on using double team.
That was 30 seconds. Right?
Yeah, that was good.
And how's this?
Save Save it. Okay.
So, what was the difference in how it felt?
Well,
Was it different?
wow. Yes, it was different. I feel like I was maintaining a correct posture, and it felt a little harder
Because it
to
was
lift the weight.
isolated?
Yeah, it definitely felt harder.
Did you feel more harder on just your bicep in general?
Yeah,
In general?
yeah. I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Would you say that you felt like it recruited more muscles? it gave you the ability, because it was harder, so it was more challenging, but then also with the correct posture, it helped not only your form, but
I think I was trying to stabilize other muscle,
right.
not
Took
just
momentum away.
Yeah, took the momentum away. That's for
Because
sure.
you weren't slouching and using momentum
right.
to help bring the weight up. Okay.
So instead of using momentum, which generally is generated from us using the back and swinging.
Yeah, I actually feel more burn on the biceps right now.
Yeah. And push your fatigue. But interesting.
Definitely interesting. Yeah, it feels better.
Try doing a squat.
Make sure you're getting all the measurements.
Yes.
There you go, and I'm gonna zoom in on the max.
Okay.
So that was the max.
Right. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's good.
But we'll find out.
Okay.
My belly and back, but with this strength, I feel like it makes me a little bit easier to pull it down. Because when I pull it down all the way, my body goes like forward a little bit.
So, just out of curiosity, try and pull down without it now.
Without it?
Yeah, just to have comparison.
All right.
Does that feel very different?
Kind of. I feel different.
Do you feel more neck? when
I
you
think
pull
so. I think so.
Versus before, you're probably feeling more down here.
I think so. Because like, it pulls me down, but without the strap, I mean, you know, I have to redistribute all my body.
Got it. Well, what normally? So after trying, so we're over at the Galileo, and we have the lady who created
No, U.S. distributor.
U.S. distributor of the Galileo system, who had an accident. Now she is paralyzed, and for how many years?
40 years.
And she tried the FX Boom belt because we were collaborating on ideas, because we have a lot of common themes running us as far as neurological stimulation. And she tried the belt overnight. And what was your experience?
You know, immediately I could feel my posture change, and there was an effect afterwards. So I tried it yesterday and wore it for dinner and on the way back to the hotel, and then actually tried it in bed last night, but didn't want to keep it on. But I felt a lot more posture control with it, and then I've had it on for about 4.5 hours today, and all of a sudden I've taken it off and feel like my posture is much more stable and positioned correctly.
And you've been working on various things over the years with posture, obviously being in a wheelchair.
Yeah, not only being in a wheelchair, but I'm a Paralympic champion in snow skiing and tennis, so I'm quite active athletically. That was in the 80s, and then do biking and you know, all kinds of activities still.
So do you see this as something that could be maybe an addition to people in a wheelchair situation?
Absolutely. You know, there's no question that we need tools that allow us to position ourselves correctly, and many times wheelchairs really aren't set up for optimal positioning, and when you're doing it all day long, then you start looking like the chair instead of you know, really having correct posture. And we need that correct posture for your organs to, you know, really function properly and positioning. And I've been in a chair for 40 years, and 40 years is a long time. I was 29 years old. I'm 60, you know, 9 years now, and certainly really work on trying to keep myself as healthy as I can until it's time to move on.
So, and you guys have the Galileo, which is like not a vibration plate, but similar to for muscle stimulation. Could you give me a quick 2 cents on that, so that way?
Sure. We're doing mechanical neuromuscular stimulation, and it's a side alternating effect because we're walkers. So we're in a walking motion without the step through, and we can train at many different frequency levels from 5 to 12 hertz, and it's voluntary, and the brain controls the frequency and the activity, and then at 12 hertz the stretch reflex kicks in, and now we work on muscle function and flexibility training from 12 to 20 because we have a stretch and a relaxation cycle, and then when we go over 20 hertz we get a continuous co-contraction, and we're really working on power and force. And so the combination of the two, of positioning correctly with your belt, Cindy, and then actually training on Galileo, the combination of the two is very progressive in today's both fitness and medical recovery.
Oh, that's awesome. And how you said you had what, some 300 medical studies on the Galileo product?
Yeah, Galileo's been around for 21 years. Started in Germany, is all over Europe. We brought it into the U.S. as a U.S. distributor 8 years ago, and there's over 300 plus independent, peer-reviewed, and published studies.
And you said something about a 50% increase on recovery of an ACL story yesterday.
Yeah, that's just one of the studies that was done where you can improve the recovery time 50% with an ACL injury, which is remarkable, by
That's
using
awesome.
Galileo. And it's just a short period of training. You may do three-minute sessions of training, which is nothing, but you're setting up your whole neural communication system as well as your neuromuscular system. And we're doing this through the muscle chain. So we use the whole muscle chain up your leg and up your back because of the walking motion, and that's what happens every time you take a step and you walk. And then we work the speed of the nervous system in those 3 frequency ranges, and we can do any exercise that's imaginable.
That's awesome. So, and then any traditional exercise, you basically enhance the effectiveness of it.
You accelerate the
Yep.
effect of it in just minutes. So if I was at 25 hertz and I went for 3 minutes, that's 4,500 muscle contractions in 3 minutes. Do you think you can get that in any other type of training?
No, not at
No.
all. It's an awesome
Yeah.
piece of equipment. I'm glad we collaborated, and
Yes.
see where the future brings.
Yeah, Cindy, I'm proud of you. You know, you're doing a great job and really looking at a progressive way to help people and pay attention to the little tiny differences in their positioning and how they start to move. And that movement pattern is a domino effect. When it's not correct, you start to have other problems. And so what you're doing is critically important. So hands off, and
Awesome.
congratulations to you.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.